We have some major breaking news for anybody that owns an LLC or corporation. Up until this past Monday, everybody was going to be required to file a BOI by December 31st, 2024. So by the end of this year. This is because when the Corporate Transparency Act was passed, it required all LLCs and corporations, and there's an estimate of over 30 million of them in the country that would have fallen under this. They would have had to report a BOI, essentially the beneficiary ownership information. Well, a federal court in Texas has just ruled this unconstitutional, and that applies to the entire country. That means as of right now, you do not have to file it. That's probably a good thing for now because most people didn't even know they had to file this thing. Many people found out through TikTok. And the crazy part is they were going to implement penalties of $500 a day for every day late that you file this thing. A part of me thinks this is much to do about nothing because LLC ownership information is usually stored with the state. When you file your articles of incorporation or your articles of organization, that stuff is recorded with the state. In most cases, you can look up LLC information in your state for free, and it will tell you who the managers of the LLC are and who the registered agent is. 9 times out of 10, that particular manager is probably the owner. This law was to essentially solidify that on a federal level so you can figure out exactly who the owner or the beneficiary of these corporations are. Is it added bureaucracy? Is it added red tape? Probably. Whatever. All that you need to know is that if you have an LLC, you don't have to file this thing anymore. This is literally the law of the land as of this past Monday. I don't think the battle is over yet. I'm sure the federal government will appeal this thing to an appeals court, and then it could eventually go to the Supreme Court. So we'll see what happens, but the crazy thing is, again, nobody really knew that they had to file this thing. Many people found out through TikTok. So this is probably a good thing. Put a pause on everything, figure out what the right solution is.